A lot of us have taken up walking around our neighbourhoods during the pandemic, but few will be taking on the challenge of our next guest, who is trudging more than 2,000 kilometres from Brisbane to Melbourne. Simon Harvey, also known as Captain Australia, is raising money for kids' cancer research.
It's very close to his heart, and given that it's World Cancer Day today, we thought we would check in to see how he's going, and we've tracked Simon down to Stanwell Tops in New South Wales. Simon, good morning. How are you feeling this morning?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on the show. It's a delight. I feel great. I a year ago was a walking ghost after trying to survive my own stage 4 cancer, but this pilgrimage that I'm on, it's bringing me back to life, and I feel just full of joy.
Well, that scene behind you is absolutely amazing. I'm sure not all the kilometres that you're doing give you that kind of outlook, but tell people why you're doing this in the first place.
So it started with my own inability to come back from my own fight with stage 4 cancer. I was given 6 months to live. I beat the cancer, but it's not just a disease of the body. It's a disease of the mind and the spirit as well. And I was in existential crisis, and I couldn't thrive, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't come back. And then I remembered a big walk that I'd taken as a child and how it filled me with hope and wonderment and adventure. And so I decided to repeat that. So as a much older man, this is my pilgrimage. It's, as silly as it might sound, it's my quest to heal myself after a horrible struggle with cancer. And I realised when I was going to do that, I could superhero up for science. So that's why the Captain Australia stuff, I'm doing it in the service of a wonderful charity called the Kids Cancer Project.
And so you're walking from Brisbane to Melbourne. I mean, how many kilometres a day are you walking? When did you finish up last night, for example?
Last night I finished close to 10 o'clock. I had to get here for this interview, so I had to put in a bit of an extra march, and I had to get up at 5 this morning to complete it. So, but average is probably about 35 to 40 kilometres in a day. I was hoping for better than that, but I'm really in the journey of it, in the experience of it, and I'm not so worried about the metrics. I'm worried about making sure that I meet the wonderful people that I'm meeting, that I'm sharing my story with them and hearing theirs, that I'm seeing these beautiful sights and I'm getting the spiritual nourishment from that. So how far I travel every day, it does sort of vary wildly.
Yeah, and I remember reading that it was when you were going through your own cancer treatment and you were seeing children going through their cancer treatment, sitting in waiting rooms, that it just really hit you hard.
I couldn't abide it. It's just wrong. So the mission of the Kids Cancer Project is to solve paediatric cancer in our lifetimes. And it's just through research, bold science. Like these 950 Aussie kids affected every year and 3 dying every week. For me, the money of it, I don't understand that. I can't process that. But I think of the children. I've made friends who are affected. Like there's my little mate Archer, who's in Westmead Hospital at the moment. Good on you, Archer. I think of him. And there's this old Hebrew saying that if you save but one life, you save the world entire. So my goal with this cancer mission is to save just one life.
And so how can people help you?
So I do these daily live streams on Facebook. It's facebook.com/CapsBigWalk, CAPSBIGWALK. Or you can just Google Captain Australia's Big Walk. But when you get to the Facebook page, there's a sticky post. It has all the information about the charity, and it'll have stuff that I'm doing, sharing the sites and the people. Yeah.
And Simon, you're taking time away from your own family to do this and try and make a difference. I think you've got a little message for someone who might be watching today.
Sorry, I'm going to tear up. Thank you for giving me the chance to say, it's my middle son's birthday. His name's Sullivan, and he's turning 11 today, and he is an absolute light in my life. And I just wanted to say, Sully, I love you so much. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'll always be there for you when I get home. I'm on this important quest, and you're such a wonderful, beautiful, smart boy. I hope you have a wonderful birthday today, mate, and I hope you enjoyed the gift I sent you.
Simon, thank you so much for joining us today and spreading a really important message. Good luck.
Thanks so much. It's been a delight and a pleasure. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. See you, Simon.